What's up, you guys? It's your girl Deja,
And it's your girl Zyha Figure.
and this is
Girl Talk 101 podcast. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Like, this is our first podcast,
Yes.
and I mean, it's just gonna be a good thing.
Just know you're gonna get everything raw, uncensored, unfiltered, honest reactions, honest opinions, and we're all about rawness over here. So just be prepared for all of that, okay?
I agree. We're gonna be real, raw, uncut, unfiltered.
Yes.
Everything about us is real. You know, come as you are. That's what they say, right? So, what you want to talk about, girl? First, I just want to introduce ourselves. As you know, my name is Deja. I'm 27 years old. I'm young. I'm from Wilson, North Carolina. I'm single. And don't want to mingle. I'm very spiritual and God-fearing, so we are going to be talking about God. That's just going to be our number one top tier on this podcast, the number one priority as well.
And of course, I am Zayari. I am not single, but I'm very God-fearing as well. Let's talk about anything. I'm an open book. Everybody knows that about me. I can talk about everything from A to Z. I have no filter. She's gonna be like more the resilient one. I gotta let everything out.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just gotta call it for what it is sometimes, you know? But I am definitely excited for what we're doing, and even though this is only episode 1, I cannot wait to see the people that we bring on board, and just to see other people's viewpoints and, you know, their POVs and their opinions on everything, their life experiences. And I think it's going to be an honor for them to like share it with us, because I mean, it takes a lot for somebody to just come on a podcast and just like, boom, this is about me. Make sure you tune into Girls Talk 101, because this is going to be hot. For real.
It's gonna be hot and spicy, baby. And we're gonna have different kind of people that come on here. So y'all better get ready. Y'all better stop strolling and take a look, baby, because we're gonna spill it. So look, let's tell them how we met. First of all, I've known her since she was like 5, but she didn't know that as soon as I met her. It was like a very heartwarming feeling, because like, I was about to cry, y'all. Like, what? I didn't even know.
I remember that. I was in the back seat, like, girl, what you finna cry for?
And she was like, what?
I was
don't
like,
cry. What did you
don't
want
do
to
that,
cry
please.
for?
We in the back of somebody's van, girl. Well, so we met at a job training. The first day, I actually parked beside her. And to be honest, I was hoping that she didn't look at me, because, yeah, I have no tents on my car. And I had like 2 minutes to get in, and I was trying to swallow a McChicken. So I was... When I walked in, I was like, she looks familiar, and she's black with braids. I like her. So I'm going to sit beside her, because everybody else, you know, I was just like, I don't think I'm going to fit in. So I sat beside her, and then we were the only 2 that stuck around with training. Everybody else quit or whatever. And we were the only 2 that stuck around. And then the more we were around each other, the more we kind of connected. And then eventually she asked me to see what my beautiful, amazing parents looked like. And I showed her. Surprisingly, she knew my mom. And I was just like, girl, everybody knows my mom. What happened? It's kind of just like, it's so uncomfortable, because my mom would put me in uncomfortable positions. Like, this is your cousin. And I'm like, no, it's not. So, and no offense, but yeah, mommy, if you see this, I love you. But still, she'll be like, oh, this your cousin. I'm like, no, it's not. So it was just really, really refreshing, because I know her mom, and I've always called her mom my aunt. I just never knew her children. So it was kind of just like, oh, wow. It's like refreshing. Okay.
Yeah. Like they say, it's a small world, you know.
I think 2 different people from 2 different worlds coming together.
Yeah.
And it's the most, it's like a balancing thing. I need the hood friend. I need the gothic friend. I need the bougie friend. I need the bummy friend. I need the rich friend. So with me and her, it's kind of just like, I'm all proper. She don't care. She her.
I don't care. I'm country.
Yeah.
Look, if you know me, if you know me, I ain't gonna discriminate. I don't judge. I honestly really don't care how I come on camera. And it's like, I'm real, you know. I'm just gonna, I don't care.
Even if I am wearing something like comfortable, like some joggers and Crocs, I want to make sure my hair done. I just, girl,
I feel you on that.
I look like a booger. Facebook Come on. You know what an everything shower is, right? Girls call it everything shower. Shaving, exfoliating, washing your hair. Everything all in one, and it makes you feel so refreshed. One shower for me is literally just like shaving, exfoliating, everything else, washing my hair every day. So like one thing of like shampoo is not gonna last me no more than like a week, because I don't know, I have to. I love just, I don't know, I be feeling like, I just gotta do everything.
I take 2 showers a day.
Yeah.
Wreck up on my soap, but I really don't like washing my hair all the time, because I'm natural. Like I wash it probably about 2 times a month. I'm getting used to really like taking care of it, because usually my hair like breaks off.
Yeah.
It used to, but now I'm taking care of it, you know, oiling my scalp, you know, just combing it and leaving braids in my hair so it can grow.
Yeah. Y'all can see my little puff. Right.
But I love her hair though.
Everybody always say that, and it's like thank you, and thank you. But no, y'all
like
don't want this hair. Y'all do not want this hair. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. I want a healthy family though. I really do want a healthy family. I want 2 kids. I want a boy and a girl. And of course, I'm gonna say the standard thing that everybody say. I want my boy to come first so he can protect my daughter. Also, I go to school for education, so working with children and just being around children has always been like my nature. Yeah. I love being around children.
I agree, but like I remember at first, like when I didn't really have that much experience with kids, because I have 4 nephews, so I don't really want any kids.
Yeah.
But I want a family, if that makes sense. Like I want a husband. I want, you know, for us.
Yeah.
I mean, one day I'm gonna want a family, but like I feel like right now, me actually thinking about kids is just not in my persona. It's just not what I'm looking forward to.
Besides the postpartum and everything else, I think to wake up every day and see a creation that came out of you that you had for 9 months yourself, you know. And of course, me as a trans woman, I would never have that experience. So kudos to you women. But I feel like
you still can have that experience.
That experience.
Yeah. I really would enjoy like a family, but right now I am focusing on myself, but I do want me a husband, baby. That's gonna cater to me, that's gonna lead the way, like that's God fearing and love me and gonna talk to me like, you know, and just give me that common sense. I really want my dude to be smart. And I really want my man to be smart. I want him to teach me things that I don't know, you know, and I'm gonna teach him things that he don't know. So
where do you see yourself like moving to?
So I do want to kind of stay in North Carolina for a little bit. My family is here. I'm really a family oriented person. Like, let's put this like in another world. I want to move to like Texas or something. The South is like, is me. Like, I feel like if I go up north, they're gonna be mocking the hell out of me. Like, you said thing, it's thing, bro.
Thing. Nobody uses that for an example. I want to be. I like Vegas. Not necessarily Vegas, actually. Henderson, Nevada. It's right outside of Vegas, but it's a little bit more on the calmer side than like everything else. But I would definitely want to do Henderson, right there by them beautiful, amazing mountains. Beautiful.
I'm kind of scared to go to
I went
Las
with my
Vegas,
sister.
though.
Why?
Because I feel like it's just too much going on.
Really?
Yeah,
Girl.
like it's too many people.
Right.
And by me being like an introvert, I just feel like it's just not gonna be for me. Like,
nah, it's not like, I promise you, Nevada, you would be surprised. That's not one of those overly populated places like New York, where it's just like you got to be around people. I don't think I understand. Everybody's like, oh, I want to go to New York. I want to go to New York. Why? Why?
I mean, I would like to visit, but like live there.
Why you want to do that?
No, so aggressive. Oh my gosh. But I do, ooh, baby. Hey. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Dubai, baby. I want to go to Bali, baby.
Girl, I don't think y'all understand. I think it's called Santorini, Greece, where all the white and blue buildings are by the beach. Try it out. No, I have never been there. But try it out.
But I want to go.
But I'm going to get there.
Y'all take us there by liking, commenting, subscribing. Do whatever you can. Interact, baby.
Exactly. Greece is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like
it is.
heaven would look just like Greece.
We need to go to Greece.
Perfect.
We need to go to Greece.
And the thing is, a lot of people say that Greece is like the lowest place where there's crime, pollution.
Everything's so beautiful there because
they keep it up in Greece.
Yeah.
They keep it. The people
you
on the
look
street.
Hawaiian. What you think?
You said that because I'm fat?
No, you're skin. What?
I am not Hawaiian. I am Caribbean. I am Dominican.
Well, every time I tell her that I like how she talking other languages, she just be like, Talking Creole real quick. Say, hey, how y'all doing?
Bonjour, Kijanoye. I'm not doing that no more. I just
want to hear it. Like,
and
I
go
like
home.
By her being Afro Latina, she's got her black cultured skin, and then she's speaking freaking Spanish, bruh. That really is just so enlightening to me. Like, wow. Like, what's your most attractive thing in a man?
There's been a lot of times where like relationships, you gotta pour into each other. And I don't think a lot of people get that. A lot of people nowadays are kind of just focused on calling each other the cute names, buying gifts, having. But it's all about like pouring into one another. Yeah. You gotta be ready because God is not only working on your relationship, He's working on y'all as individuals. And that's the thing about life. Everybody's pouring into one another.
I totally agree, and I'm so happy for you because you're young and you're just getting through this. You seem very understanding, and that's a good thing. A lot of people out here, a lot of guys really don't understand the steps of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the most important thing is communication. That's one of the most important things. It's communication, the loyalty, the understanding. That's really the most three important things. Putting God first. A person is not like putting God first and is a God-fearing man. It's just not, I'm just not for that. Like, been in my past to where I've dealt with men that's just did worldly things, and went out to clubs, drinking and smoking, I don't do those things no more, so I don't need no man to come around me and do those things. I feel like when I do meet someone, I want someone that's gonna pray for me, and just I pray for him, and he, he's very understanding and is gonna lift me up when I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's just gonna lead the way, and like, yeah, baby, I got us. Like, we're in this together. Yeah. So, sure. Like I said, it's not really a lot of men out here. Like, I honestly don't think it's a certain age that has that mentality, because you can be young, for example, and have that good mentality. Yeah. You can be middle age, you can be, older. Like, it really depends on your mental and how you think. For sure. And that's why I said you have to be smart. You have to be understanding. You have to know life. You just can't go off what other people say. You got to have your own understanding. And very strong and determined. I love that. I love that about a man. That's rare. Yeah, that's sure. Really rare.
When you are in a relationship with someone, be able to have your thinking caps on 24/7. It's not a 2-person relationship. It's a 3. I would rather make it a 3-person relationship. Me, God, and my man. Yep.
And then a lot of problems with relationships nowadays that I had to learn was people moving in the relationship too fast. Like, they don't get a chance to really think about, like, to get to know each other. And I feel like that's really one of the problems in relationships, where you're moving off lust. This person look good, so let me talk to this person because they look good. They're not focusing on, like, is he smart? Is he thinking positive? Is he, going to fulfill my every need? Yeah. That's really a problem nowadays, with men and women. Like, they look at a person and sexualize them. I feel like that's just not the way to go, So.
Yeah. My whole thing is it's becoming so normalized to overly sexualize your partner and lust after them as a form of commitment. And it sucks because, and I don't really care who try to cancel me for this, I'm seeing a lot of females get satisfaction off getting the D and getting committed rather than getting the date. You got to get the date before the date. I'm sorry. Get the date before the date.
But you got to get to know him before you even get that. Like, that's what I had to learn. You need to tell me
that you want to hook up just to make this work, but you haven't taken me nowhere. Not even an Applebee's.
Look, baby,
somewhere.
The thing,
a park.
The thing about that is these females like that. Like,
they are so normalized and so content with just like, he said I'm cute. He said my butt is big.
He's cute.
And he's cute too. He got money. Let's make it work. All he did was buy you a piece of pizza.
All he did was went to the bar and bought you 2 shots of
Can we cheers to
Patron.
that? Not even a Patron, a $5 margarita. And all of a sudden you're happy. I mean, mama, you got to get it together. When you put yourself on that pedestal to be like, this is what I want. These are my expectations. This is what I'm going to deal with. This is what I'm going to condone. This is what I'm not going to condone. Yeah. People that cannot match that, and I told you, people that can't match that won't even feel comfortable even trying. They won't even try to approach you because they already know just by your demeanor and by the way you carry yourself, I can't reach that level.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. So it's kind of like, I'm not gonna lower my standards just because you cute.
Okay.
There's a lot of cute men out here in the world, and it's just like, no, that's not it. I mean, I'm gonna need more than Hardy and bubblegum. Here's to that.
Yeah. Cheers. And y'all, I've been single for about almost like 4 years. And I feel like I'm gonna be single until my husband find me. Guys are in my inbox like talking about, can I take you on a date? And then when I said where, you don't inbox back. Like, why are you playing in my inbox? Like, I'm real. Like, I'm straightforward. Like, don't be in my inbox saying I want to take you on a date and just end up not. Then when I say where,
y'all need to know what dates are.
Nothing.
People need to know what dates are. I'm just gonna be for real.
Child.
I'm just about to be so for real right now. I believe, right, coming over watching a movie, ordering some pizza, that's kind of like a cute solid
it's
first
a bare
time.
minimum because
but that's acceptable.
Let me tell you why it's bare minimum. It's because like I want
for us, our first time seeing each other,
boom,
we need to step out.
We
need to. But the thing is, I don't look at where we're going. You can take us at Applebee's for a first date, but as long as you tell me, let's meet up, let's go out to eat. I want to take you out to eat. I want to go, even if it's a park. Y'all be so just like, oh, our first date we sat in a car. I seen one girl be like, oh, I don't care if we just go to the airport and watch planes go by and eat pizza. Excuse my language, get the them people establishment. Piss me off.
The mindset I'm in now and the standards that I'm in now, it's like I deserve more than that. I know what I'm worth. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, know your worth. Okay?
I beg.
Do not accept no low standard man or the low standard activities. After that first date, and we're like just really talking and having conversations. Yes, it can be car conversations.
Yes,
it can be porch conversations. I love me some car conversations. For some reason, it's like the car conversations be the best conversations. Like, talk about everything.
I don't understand why now a lot of people are just going. Everybody wants to be kind of famous for some odd reason. And it's like, first of all, we live in Wilson. People are just so ready to date somebody they feel like got some clout attached to their name.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of weird because it's like you feel like this man is cute because he got on Ray-Bans at Applebee's. Baby, he look like Ray Charles. Baby. That is not cute, and you feel like he look like a celebrity.
I feel like people are getting in a relationship because they want to show social media. Just be like, oh yeah, I got a man, I got a woman. Look, everybody's gonna talk about that. Everybody's gonna put negativity on y'all relationship, especially if y'all are not secure. If y'all don't have that protection within your relationship, it's never going to work. I'm trying to tell you, you have to protect your relationship at all costs from the outside people. Because if you just get in a relationship just to show off and just to say that you're in a relationship, no, it's not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Period.
Study these people before you get with them. Like, you're literally like a test. Like
Yeah.
a quiz. I want to know more about you every single day.
Yes.
And the more I've been with my partner, I start taking noticing his likes, his dislikes, his uncomfortableness. You know what I'm saying?
Important.
Like what he's uncomfortable in, what he's uncomfortable talking about, what he's for me is feeling low and down because of a certain situation. You know that's a trigger of his.
Yeah.
You know that's something that makes him uncomfortable. Okay, you retain that in your mind.
Yeah.
So no, okay, I'm gonna kind of stay away from that side, or I'm gonna try to prevent that because I don't want us to go.
Or sit down and talk to him and just be like, "What's going on? Like, you got something on your mind." If you can notice that, sit down and talk to him, because some females, when a man is like that, when they got stuff on their mind and when they're irritated,
right,
some females will take it the wrong way. But in reality, they have a lot of stuff on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to really sit down and really talk to him and just be like, what's going on? What's on your mind? Like, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Things people need to stop doing is normalizing toxicity, because a lot of people feel like that's cute. They're just like, oh, me and my boyfriend fought, he blacked my eye and I'm still with him and it's love. No. We gotta write the right.
You know what? I feel you on that one, because short story, long story, but
Tell
short
us.
story. I was once in a domestic violence relationship for 3 years. And I was actually normalizing that at the moment, because I thought I loved him. He thought he loved me. But it was just like, in the moment, it was just like, oh my God, I love this man.
Yeah.
I can't get away from him. Like, and then through the times, it felt like I was just stuck. Like, I didn't,
right.
I couldn't release myself from
Yeah.
him, because he didn't want to release himself. You know what I'm saying? So we was together every day, all day. Like, we lived together and everything.
Right.
But it's like, I feel like people go through those things to really learn from it and to, like, take it as a life lesson, because at the end of the day, you got to go through something to get through something. Wow.
You have that emotional attachment to this person.
Yeah, because he's the only one that's
the
really
only
how
person
I felt.
that's like, this is the only person that knows me, the only person that's kept me sane.
Yeah.
And it's so hard for me to leave, because without him, who else am I gonna tell my story to?
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
That's literally how I felt
exactly.
when I was in their relationship. Like, I felt like we was like two peas in a pot. Like,
literally.
That was my best friend and things like that. And I felt like he was the only person there for me. So why not just be with him?
But what I'm saying is, from an outsider, excuse my French, you should mind your business. Let people's relationships be their relationships, and if you're not going to support them and you're not going to actually give them that strength and supporting to them, as we talked about earlier, pouring into one another, if you're not going to pour that knowledge into them to let them know, friend, this is not okay.
And at the end of the day, like, we support positive relationships and just a positive mind and a good mindset, you know. So we're all about positivity and having a good mindset. So that's what we really support. And I think it should be like that in every relationship. I'm not gonna say don't normalize it, because some people really don't have that mindset to really just be like, okay, I'm not gonna,
but
normalize that,
you know, retaliate.
Right. But don't be acting up over no D now, ladies.
Come on.
Or over no P now, fellas.
For real.
Don't do that. Ciao. But anyways, we had a good time.
We
had
really,
a good time.
really did.
And I'm so grateful that you guys, took the time out to actually look at us and listen to us and see what we have to say. So yeah, I am truly grateful for that, and I'm truly honored for you guys to be here.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see the other guests that we bring aboard.
Yeah.
I really want you guys to communicate with us. Let us know who you would like to see up here. Mention someone. We want to get the 252 rappers up here. We want to get the Facebook comedians. This is your time to shine. We want to bring people up here. We want the real scoop of what's going on in your lives too.
So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you come back and see us next Sunday,
so we can give you the real, raw, and uncensored controversial conversations. Thank you for watching
Girl Talk 101.